friends, my name is Michelle Renee, but you can call me Giggles. So a while ago on my channel I did this monthly favorites thing, but now I want to do a theater themed thing for the next year or however long. So yeah, so my monthly favorites for these are going to be totally theater based with products or things that I've seen or rereads or plays, you know, etc. Whatever fits into the performance theatrical category. The first thing on here is Spamalot. I wasn't really into Spamalot when I auditioned, and like I had never even seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and I didn't even know that that's what it was based off of. But if you were able to listen to the soundtrack, you should, because it's kind of a good mesh of modern and classic stuff. It's not like classical or anything, but it's very reminiscent of classic-y things, so it's really, really nice. And playing the Lady of the Lake in it is fantastic. I also got new character shoes. They're really nice, really sturdy, and they were way cheaper than the first pair that I bought. This is my second pair of character shoes, and they're by far the best that I've had so far. My first ones that I had hurt a little bit when I was first breaking them in, and the strap broke, like, you know, the strappy part right here broke super easily, and those were like $60. These I got from Capezio's, and they are so sturdy, and they were at least $20 cheaper, and they're really, really pushing through. They're fantastic, and I love them so much, and they're comfortable. Moving on to things I have seen. So I'm encompassing January and February, since I didn't have this idea until after January ended and it was like the middle of February. But back in February, I reacted to Illegal Heathers. So if you guys haven't seen that, I think it's very discussion worthy. It's by far not the most impressive version of Heathers the musical, but it was very interesting, and like I said, it's worth watching for the sake of discussion. Back in January, I got to see Wicked again at the Pantages in Hollywood. It was my third time seeing Wicked live, and I loved it as always. This was definitely my favorite Glinda. Let me see who it was really quick. Cara Lindsay, or Cara Lindsay, however her name is said. I loved her. She was the best Glinda I have seen live, and oh, I loved it. It was so amazing. My mom and my aunt and uncle and my cousin came with me to see it, and my mom had seen it with me before, but my cousin and her parents have never seen it before, so, you know, when things happened, they were like, oh, and it was beautiful, and like always, I cried at like the first note of the overture, because it just, I don't know why, like every time I've been to the theater to watch Wicked, I always cry at that first note because it's so beautiful. And last but not least, I purchased a DVD of a particular production. I'm a big fan of fairy tales, and one of my favorite fairy tales is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. And the Royal Opera House happened to make a ballet based off of the books. I'm not super into ballet, but I can appreciate it, and this is what it looks like, the DVD. It was spectacular. It definitely portrayed Wonderland in a way that is very befitting of it. If you've read the books like me, you'll be like, oh. And so, but if you're also a fan of the Disney movie and like just the Disney movie, you'll still be like, ooh! And it was great. They actually put in a lot of thought into the real life scenario of Lewis Carroll and the Little family, so that was really, really neat to see incorporated. Lewis Carroll himself is a character in this ballet. And so yeah, I watched it with my family, and then I watched it again with some friends from Spamalot, and they also loved it. The Mad Hatter was definitely my favorite character. I kind of have an affinity for him, so he was awesome. But like, if you want a character that's visually incredible, the Cheshire Cat, you just gotta watch it. I can't say anything past that. And this was also, like, I didn't know that ballets could be funny. The Queen of Hearts was one of the most hilarious characters, and like ever, and I think it's because you wouldn't expect that in a ballet. I've also heard that this production had the first original score for a ballet at the Royal Opera House in 20 years, so if that's not worth checking out. Those are my monthly favorites for January and February. I hope that you guys have a fantastic time checking these out. I'll hopefully do more with other things in the future, which whatever theater endeavors I'm onto in the future, I hope to be sharing with you guys, and that you guys would appreciate it. So yeah, thank you so much, and I hope that you have a fantastic day. Bye!